It was a big day for astronauts John Young and Gus Grissom. They were strapped into their Gemini 3 capsule, ready to make history, but John had a secret. He had smuggled a special treat on board. A corned beef sandwich. He thought it would be a fun surprise for Gus, who wasn't a fan of the bland space food. A few hours into the mission, John unveiled his surprise. He offered the sandwich to a surprised Gus. Gus took a bite but quickly realized that a corned beef sandwich might not have been the best choice for space travel. The bread was crumbling everywhere. Gus, ever the professional, decided it was best to put the sandwich away before things got out of hand. Little did they know, this simple act of culinary rebellion would soon have everyone talking. The astronauts' conversation about the sandwich was broadcast live, and news of the space sandwich spread like wildfire. People couldn't believe what they were hearing. A sandwich in space? What were they thinking? The news of the sandwich eventually reached the halls of Congress. Politicians, always eager for a chance to hold forth, saw an opportunity. They grilled NASA officials about the incident. How could they allow such a thing to happen? Were Crumbs going to clog up the delicate instruments? Was this a national security threat? Representative George Shipley of Illinois, perhaps imagining a rogue rye bread particle jamming the gears of democracy, was particularly outraged. He demanded answers from NASA. NASA officials found themselves in the awkward position of having to explain why a corned beef sandwich was such a big deal. They assured everyone that the sandwich posed no real danger. It was just a harmless prank, they said. But the damage was done. The incident became a symbol of NASA's perceived lack of oversight. The space sandwich incident highlighted the challenges of eating in space. At the time, astronauts had to survive on freeze-dried powders, bite-sized cubes, and semi-liquids. These space-age meals were designed to be compact and long-lasting, but they weren't exactly appetizing. Astronauts often complained about the taste and texture of their food. Imagine having to eat a powdered omelet for breakfast every day. John Young's sandwich caper was a testament to the human desire for normal, tasty food, even in the most extraordinary of circumstances. It showed that even in space, people crave the familiar comforts of home. The incident forced NASA to rethink its approach to space food. They began experimenting with new and improved recipes, trying to make space food more palatable for the astronauts. Despite the uproar it caused, the Gemini 3 corned beef sandwich incident became a legendary tale in the annals of space exploration. It served as a humorous reminder that even in the high-stakes world of space travel, there's always room for a little bit of fun. John Young, the mastermind behind the sandwich escapade, went on to have a distinguished career at NASA. He became the first person to fly in space 6 times and even walked on the moon. As for the sandwich itself, it has sadly been lost to history. Some say it's still floating around in space somewhere, a testament to one man's craving for a good corned beef on rye. The Gemini 3 sandwich incident remains a funny footnote in the history of space exploration. A reminder that even astronauts need a good sandwich now and then.